All right, y'all. So let's talk about factions in today's video. Factions are going to be a humongous part of your Soulframe grind. Probably like the most important thing in the current state of the game is factions. It's the thing you're going to be running every single day. The thing that you should be capping out every day. You get 15,000 standing a day. Factions are super important, but they're also super confusing. Let's go ahead and fix that. There's 3 factions in the game: Kith of Kings, Alka's Children, and Silent Rose. The faction you start with will depend on the class you started with or the virtue you started with. If you started with Spirit as your virtue, you will be part of Alka's Children. If you started with Courage as your virtue, you'll be a part of Kith of Kings. And if you started with Grace as your virtue, you will be a part of Silent Rose. Don't worry if you started out with the faction you do not want to be a part of, like me starting with Spirit. I'm in Alka's Children. Super annoying finding that little dude in the field sometimes, man. Big legs this, big legs that. The starting faction doesn't matter, guys. You can switch factions and it's not too difficult to do. All right, now, so if we want to switch factions because we're part of a faction we don't like, all you got to do is come over to Tool Volcane and you're going to craft the faction amulet that you want to go to. If you do not craft this amulet before you go talk to the new faction vendor, they won't let you talk to them. It's going to give you a message. They don't want to talk to you, okay? The faction amulets are right here: Medallion of Mora, Rose's Bodkin, and Sproutfolk Seed, okay? Sproutfolk Seed is going to be for Alka's Children, Rose Bodkin is going to be for Silent Rose, and Medallion of Mora is going to be for Kith of Kings. To craft one of these, you're going to need to be rank 3 in your current faction. Rank 3 in your current faction, okay? This item is going to cost you 7,500 standing, okay? Once you get the 7,500 standing and you're rank 3, you buy the Sacred Shimmer, you craft the medallion. It's going to take an entire day to craft. You come back Manana tomorrow and you go ahead and pick up your damn medallion. Go talk to them. They'll let you switch over. There's a 7-day cooldown on how many times you can switch. No, you will not lose your XP from your previous faction, which is super cool, but it's going to take a long time to get those factions up to rank 3. Where is each faction at and how do you access each faction vendor? That's actually not too hard. Accessing each faction is super duper easy, guys. You just gotta go to where they're located on the map. Every faction is located on the west side of the map here. West side of the map here. And we'll start down here at our Kith of Kings faction, okay? Kith of Kings gonna be located right here. To get in, there's some stairs that you're gonna see right here and a knight standing on the stairs. You kill him, you get in. But the knight only spawns at nighttime, guys. No big deal. Literally just go over there at night or stand outside at night and you'll get in. Super easy for Kith of Kings. If you started with them, you'll already be able to join them. If not, you'll have to craft the faction, okay? To get to Alka's Children, the Spirit faction, it's going to be up a little bit away from Kith of Kings right here. Literally right up the street, right up the block. You just go right there. Bring the medallion to the little seed guy and he'll let you go ahead and talk to him. Alka's Children is the faction I'm part of right now, but that's how you get to the Alka's Children faction. And last but not least, guys, is going to be the Silent Rose faction. They're going to be right on the outside of this cliff right here. You're going to go in. She's going to tell you that you need to come back with some kind of item or something. It's basically going to be a beard thing that you get out of a chest right above them. It's super easy to find it. Last time I did it, it just marked it on the map for me and I went and did it. If you get lost, guys, just ask somebody in chat or just look around. It's literally should be right above the enclave up here in this area if you haven't started with them, and you just find it. It's in one of the houses in a chest if I remember clearly. I already did all of these a long time ago, so I don't remember, and you can't do them again, which kind of sucks, but whatever. So yeah, guys, super easy to join them. The biggest thing that confuses people is how do you switch and how do you join other factions? All you have to do is get your current faction to rank 3, craft your medallion, and you're good to go. Just go put on that medallion and talk to the other faction, okay? Now, which factions are worth joining? That's totally gonna be up to you guys. There's a few things to think about. 2 of the factions will give you access to Ode Tempest, which is one of the frames in the game, or one of the packs, I guess they call it at this point. One of the packs in the game is Ode Tempest, but he's rank 5. Another pack is gonna be Morris Hand. He's also rank 5. Old Tempest you can get from the Silent Rose or the Alka's Children, but Mora's Hand you can only get from Kith of Kings. The choice is up to you guys. As far as everything else, they do sell blessed joineries in the faction for 16,000 standing. The Mora's Hand is going to have the Mora blessed joineries. The Silent Rose is going to have the Sapphine blessed joineries. And the Alka's Children are going to have the Iridis blessed joineries, okay? So you can get blessed joineries from them, but other than the Old Tempest, the Alka's Children will have the Orengal set, which is a really strong set in the game. Other than that, in Alka's Children, aside from Old's Tempest and the Orengal set, there's really nothing like super duper worth it in there. Everything else is pretty easy to get. Looking at Silent Rose, the best thing in Silent Rose is gonna be Old Tempest. The choice is obviously up to you guys, but those two factions are gonna have Old Tempest in it. If I had to choose one, I would say go with Alka's Children. That way you can get the Orengal armor, which is a super duper strong armor in the game, one of the best armors. And last but not least, the Kith of Kings faction is gonna have the Mora's Hand in it. Other than Mora's Hand, there's Igne Mora sword in there at rank 2 if you want to get that sword. It's the only way to get the sword from what I understand. But there's not much else in there really worth getting besides the best amulet in the game called Molten Mora. It's gonna give you +6 in courage, and courage is the best stat in the game right now. Molten Mora only comes from the Kith of Kings. In my personal opinion, guys, right now the two best factions to join are either Alka's Children or Kith of Kings. Which one is up to you? If you want Old Tempest and the Orengal armor set, go with Alka's Children. If you want Molten Mora and Mora's Hand packed, go with Kith of Kings. Once again, the choice is up to you. Obviously you want to do both, and then I'd round out Silent Rose last. She don't got nothing too crazy in there. And that's the factions, guys. That's how they all work. That's how you swap between them, how you join them. I compiled as much information as I could from this video, and I structured it for you guys so it can make sense. Hopefully that's a lot better for you guys. I know a lot of people were kind of confused by how I did my videos. Look, I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. I had to reduce the caffeine intake. I had to take my Adderall. I had to actually get some sleep. Nah, I didn't do none of that stuff. The last thing to talk about, guys, the most important thing is how do you actually farm faction rep? A lot of people are going to tell you to come up here and do rank 3 faction tells. Rank 3 faction tells is not always worth it, guys. You know what is always worth it? Rank 2 faction tells. Rank 2 faction tells are always worth doing every time you see them. They're really fast. They're never going to take you to a dungeon, and they're super easy. A perfect middle ground between too easy and not enough XP, and sometimes taking too long but giving you a lot of XP. I always alternate between rank 2 and rank 3, and whenever the rank 3 one tells me to go into the Undercity or into any dungeon, I just make sure I abandon that one. I'll log out, I'll join something else. I'll get as far away from that faction tale as I can, because going in the dungeons takes up so much time. Even if it just says go slay the banneret in the dungeon, it's gonna take forever to do that still. So yeah, guys, I personally would recommend sticking with rank 2 or rank 1 faction tales and leveling up that way. You can only get 15,000 a day. Sometimes the standing bar does glitch out. Make sure that y'all not keep doing faction tales and you already hit your 15,000, because you ain't gonna get shit from it, and that's not gonna be fun at all, okay? Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it, man. Next video, I don't know what it's gonna be, y'all, but it's gonna be lit, man. Y'all go ahead and drop a like and sub if this video helped you out in any way. I know that the factions can be a mess. The developers did already say they are working on changing some things with the faction earnings and all that good stuff. So yeah, man, I'm excited to see what they do, because this current system is not fun. The most unappealing part is like running in this blank space looking for a faction tale, waiting for one to pop up, then one pops up and it's a rank 1 and you do it real quick. Rank 3 pops up and it's sending you to the fucking Undercity, and now you gotta log out. Yeah, nah, no, that's not fun, y'all. That's not fun. But anyways, I'm loving the game, guys, and the videos are gonna keep coming. They are not gonna come out as fast, maybe every other day or every few days. just because I want to take a little more time to do a little more research and actually test things out. So yeah, man, I'm hoping to get some build guides coming out for you guys. It is a little hard to build right now in the game because of how wonky the balance is, but it's coming, y'all. Just stay tuned and drop a like and sub. Other than that, y'all have a wonderful day, man. Peace out. I wasted too much of your time.
Ancient roots from which you've grown, voicing seed, take us home.